Tickety Tock. Oh, we're live? Are we really live? Are we live? We're live? Okay. How do I look? Do I look okay? Oh, we're on the air. Oh, okay. Hello, everybody. It's me, President Trump, doing my 38th or 39th or 40th press conference since we started this well over a year ago. No one ever, no president or anyone running for the presidency has ever done a weekly press conference, except the weeks I had off, which was a lot because I love to golf. But I have been out campaigning, which is complaining and campaigning. I created this new thing called camplaining. And here I am, Friday after Friday, reaching out to my loyal Magadonians, my loyal Trumpians, my loyal MAGA people, great people who join me here every single Friday to get the real news from me, President Trump, the greatest president in the history of presidents, other than the late, great Abe Lincoln, whose wife was like, what, maybe a three, and my wife, Melania, who we're trying to find, is an absolute beauty. The kids call it a smoke show. She's a smoke show, but it's the top of this show, and we're getting money already. Thank you for the money. I love money. Me and money are BFFs. But right now, I got to kiss the flag. What do I do every show? Every press conference, I lean over here and kiss this. And we got a T-shirt for it. What is this? Tickle the tassels. Tickle the tassels. Tickle the tassels. I made that phrase up, by the way. Tickle the tassels. Look at that. You get a T-shirt. You can go down here. If you're on the YouTube, on the YT, go down there and order the Tickle the Tassel T-shirt. And on the Tickety Tock. On the Tickety Tock right there. We love both of those platforms. I have to tell you, this is a very jealous flag. Did you know flags are women? Did you guys know that? I didn't know that. So, you can't see what I'm doing with this hand. Believe me, it's not good. But like this. There we go. All right. You have to excuse me. I sneezed before we came on air. And people say, oh, he's crushing up Adderall and snorting it. That's not true, folks. That is not true. I am not doing that. All right, fantastic. We are on the air, and we have to welcome Cass, my producer. She makes this press conference so well. She's like, I have an intimate circle of people that I trust, and one of them is Ivanka. The other one is Melania, who we're going to have on the show eventually. And then there's Cass. Give Cass a nice round of applause.
Hi,
Good morning, Cass. Everybody else is in jail. Everybody else on my team's in jail, but that's okay. That's okay. We have more people in jail than. Don't worry. I'm going to release the hostages, January 6th hostages, and how am I going to do that? I'm going to beat this woman right here. I'm beating this woman. This is Kamala. Or I call her Somalia. This is Somalia Harris. Do you believe this? They're making dust. Look, there's me, and what do they do for me? They put me in a jumpsuit, a prison jumpsuit, and then this is FCTRY, by the way. And if you like either one of these, Cash, can they go down to the description?
Link is down in the description.
Go down to the description. You can order either one of these. Now, mine is much more entertaining. Number one, I'm in the prison jumpsuit, all right? I can give you the finger. You see that? I'm giving the finger right there. Tiny finger. I have big hands, by the way. Huge hands. Everyone agrees. No complaints, because you know what they say. Big hands, big gloves, right? Am I right? But look at this. That's me. The arms move. I'm giving the people, the guy who shot at me, you missed me. You missed me. You know, I can't do it myself because we'll get in trouble. But look at this. Look at this. They did this. So if you want to see me really tough, look at that. No hair. No hair, Trump. But I have plenty of hair because this is real hair. It's beautiful hair. But you can have this, and there we go. But look at Kamala. So boring. She's so boring. You know, we should have a debate. You are horrible. Well, you are terrible. Well, I made America great again. MAGA gaga. MAGA gaga. You don't have a catchphrase. Yes, I do. We're not going back. You know, that's what she's saying. But we're gonna have a full-on press conference. Not press conference. What do you call it? A debate. And people are saying to me, How come you don't want to do the second debate? Why would I? I won the first debate. And by the way, there's not enough time. There's not enough time. What is 32 days? You can't plan these things that fast. It takes a lot of negotiation, and I will not have fact-checking. No fact-checking. That is wrong. That is wrong. I should be allowed to make up anything I want, and you can fact-check it on your own. That's what I always say. That's what I always say. Cass, we have our first question?
Yes, sir. Announcement for you real quick. Loki sent a super chat at the top of the show for $4.99.
Thank you, Loki. That's the way to kick it off, folks. We need money so we can beat this horrible little person right here named Camelia, whatever. Chameleon. I should be doing that with me. You come and go. You come and go. Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
First question of the day. This comes from Jens Wand. Thanks for being here, Jens Wand.
Jens Wand.
Sir, did you consider to redirect the whole FEMA budget to your properties because of some kind of disaster happened there?
Absolutely. That money is my money because I used to run the government. And that FEMA money was raised when I was put in place when I was president. So we need to send that FEMA. Look. It's when you live in Florida, you know eventually the bottle's gonna drop out. You know what I mean? It's Tornado Alley, Hurricane Alley, all of these things. So if you lose your home, it's your own fault. Okay? But we have made it so incredibly secure at Mar-a-Lago, that when it comes through, it doesn't do any damage. And secondly, why are you living in a trailer? Do you know what I mean? You should probably live somewhere else to begin with. You should be living in a mansion on a massive estate like I do. And if you're not, you're just begging for your home to be destroyed, but that's okay. That's okay. And before we do, I want to thank all of our members. I almost forgot. I didn't forget because I never forget, but I want to say hello to all of our members, to all of our subscribers. If you're a first timer, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. It's 100% free. We are here every Friday, especially now until the election. We're going to be here unless I have to travel and have to campaign on a Friday. But I can campaign here. So, Cass, go ahead. What do we got?
Yeah, thanks for being here, everybody. Make sure to subscribe if you're not already. It's FREE free.
Free.
We got a question from Carlos Silva.
Carlos Silva. First question, Carlos. Are you a legal Mexican? That's all I want to know.
Sir, there in America, they're saying you are a traitor. Any comment?
How am I a traitor? I love America. You know what I mean? And the thing is, you always hurt the one you love. But I can't be a traitor because I'm not in the military. So that's okay with me because I had bone spurs. And I couldn't be in the military, but a lot of people in the military I don't like because they don't agree with me, but I have a military mind. I am smarter than all of the generals in the U.S. military. And a lot of those generals are terrible people. They've all come out, like 100 of them, 1,000 of them are saying, don't vote for me. That's horrible. That's disrespectful, and they're traitors for doing that. Go ahead. They're the traitors. Go ahead.
Question from Bill D. Sir, are you learning all kinds of cool ramen recipes in preparation for your new official cell?
Well, we will see if I end up wearing a jumpsuit like this, the orange jumpsuit. I know a lot of people want to see me like this. And if you do, there's a link in the description. You can order one of these and put it on your desk, and it'll give you the finger. I'll give you the finger like this. But I think I'll be staying out of jail because I know a lot of people. I know everybody on the Supreme Court, even the ones who don't like me. And look at that, they gave me immunity. I can commit any crime I like. So I could do things that I probably shouldn't do, but that it won't matter because I won't get in trouble for it, which I think is great. But back to ramen. You know, I've had some delicious ramen. Do you know there's ramen restaurants now? I saw one when I was in New York. I mean, who knew? I thought that was for poor people who lived in, studio apartments, but now everyone's eating ramen. It's crazy. Maybe I should invest in ramen. You never know. Go ahead. Next question.
Great question coming in from Abby1. Sir, what is your opinion about Vance's performance during the debate?
Oh, this is a great question. I thought J.D. Vance did a very, very good job, especially when he pointed out that, hey, I thought we weren't getting fact-checked. That was very important because he's like me. He likes to make things up, and I think that's very important. You can't be hemmed in by these ridiculous rules. You got to be able to say what you want to say. And he did. I'll tell you what, I fell in love with J.D. Vance. Those baby blues. And I read an article in the Washington Post because he looks so good on camera and he's a little bit emo. That's what they call it, emo. What is emo? Is it emotional? Is that what it is? Emo. He had the eyeliner on and his eyes were so blue. I hear a lot of gays really found him attractive. And that's a voting block we need, folks. So I think he did a wonderful job. He made sure to say that I did nothing wrong, which is very important. And he was thumbs up on January 6th, which is great because I need that. Because this crazy person, Jack Smith, who's a lunatic, he's trying to make me look bad. It's sad. It's really sad. Go ahead.
Follow-up question for you, sir. Did you like that he was nice during the debate?
I thought that was a great strategy because someone like me, I'm very smart and I'm very mean automatically. I'm a nice guy, don't get me wrong, but I don't think JD can be mean all the time. I don't think he can be mean all the time because he's a dad with little kids. When I was a father, which I still am, I was never around the children. You know what I mean? I didn't meet any of them until they were 18, so I thought that was very important. I mean, there were a couple of times with Ivanka when she was 12, 13 years old, but I really didn't get to know them until they were older.
Question coming in from Bradsky.
Bradsky.
Thanks for being here, Bradsky. Sir, in about a month, the 47th president will be chosen.
Yes.
This is also the 47th season of Survivor. Is this a coincidence?
Well, I don't understand seasons exactly on TV because I thought it was a year. Seasons used to be a year. But how can Survivor have been on 47 seasons where they're showing 3 different islands at the same time? How much money has Jeff Probst made? That's what I want to know. He is highly overpaid. He's got no personality. At 47 seasons of that show, I mean, what's he done exactly to make that kind of money? And when I am back in office, we will investigate it. And I love Rob, my friend created Survivor, and that's what he did with The Apprentice. He created The Apprentice. But I think Jeff Probst is highly overpaid. I should be doing that show if it's 47 seasons. But no coincidence there. I see a big chunk of my hair. What is it, this side? Is it this side?
There you go.
Perfect.
Fabulous.
It's been a rough week, folks. I think I did 90 rallies and had a campaign the whole time. And I always say, what's complaining? It's complaining and campaigning, and you put them together, and that's complaining. And that's what I did. I was everywhere. We had huge rallies, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100,000 people. It was really, really incredible. Do not believe your eyes when you see those videos and you see only half the gymnasium full, okay? Don't believe your lying eyes. Next question.
This comes in from Jean or Gian. I think it's Jean De Gennaro or De Janeiro.
De Janeiro is, I've heard the name De Janeiro before.
Beautiful last name, if that
beautiful.
Is your last name.
That's an Italian name, I think. Should be Italian.
Why doesn't J.D. Vance know how to order donuts at a store? Is he hungover all the time?
Well, here's the thing. He was very poor. He was very poor as a child and they didn't even know what donuts is. So for him to walk into a donut shop, that's very stressful for him. He's never been there. Now me, I'm like a donut expert. I practically invented donuts. A lot of people don't know that. I don't get any credit for donuts, but the Jimmy's on top, that was all me. Putting, filling the donuts with, like raspberries, that's me. Cheese, that's me. Chocolate donuts, that's all me. That is all me. No one even considered chocolate donuts until I said, we should have chocolate donuts. And everyone's like, sure. That's a fantastic idea. Then we had chocolate donuts. So I know donuts. He doesn't know donuts. Don't hold that against him. He does know many other things. And like me, he married an immigrant. He married an Indian woman. I didn't even know that until a few days ago. Usha. I thought that was like Swedish, to tell you the truth. Usha. And then I meet her, and she's like this lady, Kamala. She's brown like her, which I found out. But Usha is a litigator, another attorney. Can you believe it? So she's going to be on my side, and the kids are okay. Go ahead. Next question.
This comes in from Gary Peck.
Barry, that's the most normal name I think we've ever had on here in a year. Gary Peck.
3 syllables.
Like
or
Gregory
less.
Peck. There was a great actor, folks, named Gregory Peck. Gregory Peck. Go ahead.
Hello, Mr. President, sir.
Hello. What is this? What is this lack of respect? Not sir. So
Well, hold out. I took your advice on awesomeness and modesty, just like your mighty and omnipotent self.
Ooh,
There we
now
go.
that's
You made
good.
up for
He's redeemed himself in my eyes.
Now I find myself impeached on 34 counts of fake news, and I want my old life back.
Oh, is this a legal thing? Is he coming to me for money? I don't have money, except the money is being sent to me by my wonderful people who are watching this right now. Make sure you send me some money. Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe. It's totally free. Sending me money costs money. But hitting the subscribe and the like button and the notification, bing, bong, bong, bing, bing, bong, bong, bing, bing, bong. Go ahead.
Free 99 to
Free 99.
subscribe. The super chat coming in from Bill Eatson for
Bill
$5.
Eatson.
Thank you, Bill.
We love the $5 for that. Reminds me of Subway. $5 foot long.
I miss those days.
They were good. They were wonderful times. You get a meatball sub for $5, and it had like 6 meatballs on it, and you cut the meatballs up and put some cheese, get a bag of chips. It was a wonderful time when I was president. And now, under Kamala, everyone's broke. The world is falling apart. Please do not believe these lies Fox News is telling you about the economy and how they keep breaking records on Wall Street with the indices. I know that word. Indices and the stock market and the bond trading. Don't believe they're breaking records. They're not. They don't like me. Go ahead.
I'll get to Bill's question here. Sir, when elected president,
That's me. I like that.
are you going to forgive Chris Christie and give him a cabinet position?
That's a very good question. I really haven't given a lot of thought because Chris Christie backstabbed me. He absolutely backstabbed me. This guy was running for president. The only thing he's ever run for was another steak in the refrigerator. I mean, this guy is unbelievable. His A1C is WTF. He's got more chins than a Chinese phone book. I mean, it's absolutely unbelievable. His blood. Chris Christie's blood is ragu. A lot of people don't know this. It's literally, it's like tomato sauce. It's very good for like mozzarella sticks to dip in, but he may not make it. He's a big guy. So, but maybe I'll bring him back because he's smart. He is smart. I have to give him that. Go ahead.
Dharmendra Rai.
Oh, we know that name.
I believe they're... I always mess this up, but it's 40 in that currency.
Oh, $40? Wow.
Not $40 in USD.
Not $40 in US, but it's...
I think...
Oh, there's more money coming in. We love money, folks. Me and money are BFFs.
Yes, thank you. So Dharmendra's question is, how did you prep Bance for the debates?
Oh, I prepped him so much because Tim Walz... Boy, wouldn't it be great if I had a little Tim Walz doll? You know what I mean? But Tim Walz, you knew what he was going to say. Oh, I was an assistant coach. No, I mean, he's like, I'm a coach. And I'm screaming at the television, you're an assistant coach. No one cares about the assistant coach. Nobody. Believe me. But I prepped him by asking very tough questions. And I knew our plan is so good. I knew Tim Walz would agree with us on many, many things. And I said, be agreeable. I'll be the mean guy. Good cop, bad cop. Bad cop. J.D. Vance, good cop. He looks like a Boy Scout. He looks like a fat Boy Scout, to tell you the truth. I have to tell you. I told him to slim down. I said, listen, lose some weight. And you can lose the beard, too. I think the beard is working against him, to be 100%, truthful. It's like when Ted Cruz grew the beard. I was like, ugh, please, disgusting. Go ahead.
Sir, your hair's coming out a little bit on that same side.
On the same side?
It's all that stress.
Yeah, it's a lot of stress. It's been a rough week, folks. It's been a rough week. But I can handle it. I can be president again. I'll be the oldest president in the history of the United States. And I've got a lot of vim and vigor. Vim and vigor. Piss and vinegar. Have you heard of that one? Have you heard of piss and vinegar? That's like a British one. Piss and vinegar. I've got that, folks. Go ahead.
Dharmendra's super chat was in Indian rupees.
Ooh,
Just so you know, Indian
we got to get the
rupees.
conversion. Listen, I love the Indian people. I love the Indian, not this one, she's half, but I love the Indian people, great people, fantastic people, hardworking people. In fact, didn't I just do a rally in, where was I? I was in Connecticut.
Yep.
All Indians, folks. Almost, about 80, 90%, and the Indians love me. They love me. They wear their special clothing for me. It was very nice. Very nice. Go right ahead.
Super chat coming in from Catalan for $5 in Canadian.
Woo! We love Canada. We love Canada.
Thank you, Catalan. Mr. President, sir, who do you take Queen Consort after you win the elections? Is it Nerdy Laura, Naughty Marjorie, or Beauty Kamala?
Okay, well, this is tough. Obviously not Kamala. I do think she's attractive. I have said that. I don't like her. Look at Marjorie Taylor Greene. She's a bulldog, and she looks like one, and she's built like one. Laura Loomer may be loony, but I gotta say, you know what I mean? She's a very attractive woman. There's nothing more attractive than a woman who'll do absolutely anything for you. So I'm gonna go with Laura. You heard it here first, folks. My White House indoor playmate will be Laura Loomer. Right, Laura? Look at this. You can't see her, folks. She's so happy. She's crying. Go ahead. Put yourself together and come back. She's been waiting to hear that for quite a while. Sure, she's got some wacky conspiracy theories, but don't we all? You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
Question coming in from Mr. Bob Newell.
Mr. Bob Newell. Hello, Bob.
Thanks for being here. Is Melania still alive?
Melania is still alive. I still don't know where she is, but we still love it. Oh, hold on. My phone is ringing. Who is it? Oh, it's Melania. Oh, hold on 1 second. Hello? Oh, hi, honey. How are you? Oh, that's so sweet. You think I'm handsome? Really? Really? You can't wait to be with me again? Oh, that's fantastic. So where are you, honey? Honey, are you? Oh, we lost her. That happens. But, when I'm president, we're going to fix all the cell towers because, you know what they do. They give you cancer. So we're going to be getting rid of those, and we're going to go back to Dixie cups and string, and everybody will be able to hear each other again. It'll be absolutely fantastic. It's amazing. And I see money coming in. We love money. Go ahead.
Yes, sir. 100 more Indian rupees from Dharmendra.
Wow.
Thank you.
Dorinda, this is absolutely incredible. And as you know, when I went to India, when I was president, obviously, I went to India and I met Modi. He was the PM, and we were in a cricket stadium. They love crickets over there, folks. They love crickets, and they dip them in chocolate and all this kind of stuff. But 100,000 Indian men, there are a few women, not a lot, but they loved me. They hung on every word, and I got every name right. Patel. You know what I mean? A lot of Patels. Very interesting. Go ahead.
Dharmendra wants to know, what do you think of the latest Joker movie?
Oh, the latest Joker movie. Listen, I'm not crazy about Lady Gaga. But I do want to make America great again. So that's Mega Gaga. But I don't like Lady Gaga. And I'll tell you why. She came out against me. And she's a New Yorker. She should know better. But I did see the first Joker, and I have to admit, it was depressing. Especially when the Joker shot the game show. I can say shot. I just get undeaded hit. What's the term? Unalived, the Robert De Niro character. I was happy about that because Robert De Niro has come out against me. Can they unalive Robert De Niro in the second Joker movie? Is that possible? That would be absolutely fantastic. But it is not an upbeat, funny movie like the third and fourth Batman movies. The one that Joel Schumacher, the one, they had the young girl, the Batgirl, and they had Mr. Freeze, Schwarzenegger. And you know what? skip that. I don't like Schwarzenegger either. So I didn't like the second Joker. And I didn't see it, but I don't like it. Go ahead.
Question coming in from Abby One.
Abby One.
Thanks for being here. Abby, sir, how much did Melania charge you for the call?
Oh, well, it's $5 a minute. Should you notice I kept it under a minute, so I'm only going to get the minimum $5 charge, which I think is great because she's like me. She's a businesswoman, and she's always making money. She has a new book out. I think it's like 310 pages. That's too long for me. That's too long. She should have A, made it a coloring book, or B, added more photos of me. That's what sells books. Photos of Trump and nude photos of Melania, which I think is great. Did you know there's photos of her naked on the wing of the Trump jet? You got to see these shots. She looks like a Russian, like Ivana Humpalot. You know, those characters, what do you call the femme fatale? The femme fatale. She looks like the femme fatale. She's like naked, and then there's another shot where she's semi-naked, and there's another shot where she's naked, but she looks dressed. You know what I'm talking about? They're very artistic. Very artistic. So I'm very excited about this book, which I'm not going to read. Go ahead.
Another super chat from Dharmendra Rai.
Oh my God, this is incredible. We love India, we love Dharmendra, and we love Indian rupees. We love the rupees. I was just moving my Bible because it's in the way here. You remember this? We sold a lot of these, folks. We have a few left. If you want a Bible, this is the real. Oh, it's upside down. This is the real Holy Bible endorsed by me. This is the real one. It's got the Constitution in it. It's got the Independence of America. What's that called? The Independence one.
The Declaration.
The Declaration of Independence. It's got a lot of great stuff in here. We still have some. Ow, it's getting very hot. We still have a few of these. It'll be come to you sealed. It's $59.95 plus shipping. Shipping is $100. All right, let's move on. Oh, look, my money. When I'm back in office, my face will be on all the money. It's absolutely incredible. People love me. They really, really love me. It's amazing. Go ahead with the next question.
Dharmendra sent you 200 Indian rupees this time.
200 Indian rupees? What are these rupees worth?
$2.38.
One rupee's worth? That's a lot of rupees. I'm doing very well in India, folks. I'm doing very, very well in India. We love India. The Indian people in this country are doctors and lawyers. They're very productive, and they own a lot of Dunkin' Donuts, as it turns out. Go right ahead. And Red Roof Inns. Go ahead.
What are your thoughts about Israel versus Iran?
Israel versus Iran? Well, I hope Israel wins. I mean, Iran has been wanting to wipe Israel off the face of the earth. We had negotiated a deal with Iran. It took a decade, and the day I came in, I said, no, and we got rid of it. And since then, Iran has been pretty quiet, but they just launched 100 missiles into Tel Aviv, and I thought that was very mean, very mean. The Ayatollah Khomeini, I know he's dead, but I think he's still running the show, I have to tell you. So hopefully Iran will be ran out of the Middle East. Go ahead.
This comes in from Marin Jenks.
Marin, I like that name, Marin. I know a Marin.
I've never seen a Marin.
I know a Marin.
Cool name.
It is a cool name.
Thanks for being here, Marin. Sir, I love your new bronzer.
Oh, thank you.
Which shade is it? New Modern Oak or Shady Pine?
It is Cocoa. What
Cocoa Tan.
Yeah, it's Cocoa Tan. But what was the one they just mentioned? Should I try that one?
New Modern Oak or Shady Pine? I think that's
Shady
shade.
Pine. Shady Pine would be like green. This is my standard color. I just amped it up a little bit for you guys since I've been away on the road, complaining. A little complaining, a little campaigning, but I amped it up this week. I filled out my hair. I had to tease my hair. My hair is getting so thin, I had to tease it because these terrible people, Kamala is giving me a lot of stress. a lot of stress. But what J.D. Vance is making me feel pretty good, I have to admit. You know what I mean? We're going to win, folks. We're going to win. It's going to be a Trump slide. It's going to be a Trump. And don't even worry about voting. You don't even have to vote. We are going to settle this in the courts the way America has always put people in the White House. So if you want to vote, vote. If you don't want to vote, don't vote. It's okay. Go ahead.
Coming in from Gary Peck.
Gary Peck.
Sir, Mr. President, sir, have you picked out the new wallpaper and curtains yet for the Oval Office?
Oh, absolutely. We always do this. I've sent Melania, and did you see what she did to the White House for Christmas a few years ago? It looked like American Horror Story. I'm more of a classic guy. If you've ever seen photos in my office in New York, it's kind of a mess because I'm working on so many projects. But we're going to go all class. We're going to go all class. What's his name? The designer who makes all those crazy clothes. He's coming in because I want it to look very sophisticated and very hot and very now. And the Resolute desk. We're going to have the Resolute desk back, which, by the way, no one was saying Resolute desk until I started saying Resolute desk. Now everyone's saying Resolute desk, which is sad because that was my idea. Go right ahead. Oh, and I saved Obamacare. That was me. The Democrats screwed it up. I saved Obamacare, so I want credit for that. Go right ahead.
This comes from Jim Horst.
Jim Horst. Like horse? Like horsey?
Like horse? Like
horse, like German. Horst.
Horst.
Horst, like horseradish.
It's H-O-E-R-S-T.
I know somebody with that name.
Thanks for being here, Jim. Sir, of the Golden Age. Brightest and best of the sons of the morning. Wow.
That's very nice. That's very poetic. It's very Japanese. I tried
the concept of a plan line with my boss, and he fired me. Why?
Plan line?
Concept of a plan line.
Oh, concept of a plan. Well, it's how you deliver it. Yeah, how you deliver it. You know what I mean? Like, Cass, ask me that question that horrible reporter asked.
So, do you have a plan?
I have a concept of a plan. I have concepts of plans. I have concept of a plan. See, that's how you have to deliver it. You have to be very, very confident in your, I never did it. You know what I mean? Like, I never did it. So it's like, I have a concept of a plan. That's very important. Delivery is so important. I learned that too. You know what I mean? Yeah, I've learned that in court too. I am not guilty. I am incredibly unguilty. I am maximum unguiltiness. I am totally unguilty. Of all the unguilty people, I am the most unguilty in the history of unguiltiness. That's how you have to deliver it. Go right ahead.
You have me convinced, sir.
Thank you so much, Cass.
This comes in from another super chat from Dharmendra Rai.
Good Lord.
Making it rain.
This is crazy.
400 Indian rupees.
Wow. This is amazing. I'm moving to India. Why am I not seeing myself on the screen going and dance?
Sometimes it's a little delayed sometimes, sir, just so you know. But it's popping up. Dharmendra wants to know, with his 400 Indian rupee donation, thank you again, Zelensky was a stand-up comic once. What does John think of him?
I've seen Zelensky, and I think he is not that funny. He's not that funny. Every time I've talked to him, this is Zelensky. I'm standing right next to him, right? I'm standing. This is Zelensky. I'm standing like this, and I'm saying nice stuff. I'm like saying, Putin is a great guy. He's a fantastic guy. Putin and I talk on the phone all the time. And here's Zelensky. I mean, you know what I mean? What's he want me? Does he want me to talk about him? He's standing there in a T-shirt and khakis. Get dressed up. You're meeting me. Get dressed up. You're meeting me. It's so sad. So sad. Zelensky, you're not funny, and you're not that much of a president either, and you're short. All right. Other than that, you're okay. But Putin, he's something else. Go right ahead.
Scott Harmon.
Who
is already a beloved member. Thank you for being a member.
We love the members.
Scott Harmon sent you a super chat for $19.99.
Wow. Thank you, Scott. You're keeping the lights on here at Mar-a-Lago. Let me tell you.
You guys are awesome. Thanks for your support. Scott Harmon wants to know, sir, all-seeing master of time, space, and dimension. I want to buy a new Trump watch, but I have a few questions about the Trump watch.
Please go right ahead and ask your questions about the absolutely incredible, fantastic timepiece, which is being designed right now as we speak. You've probably seen the photos. Go ahead with your questions.
First.
You can pay, by the way, you can pay in Bitcoin, which is totally untraceable. Go ahead.
First, is it guaranteed to last as long as a Trump University diploma?
No, we can't guarantee that. Can't guarantee that.
That was the only question.
That was the only question? Okay, well, if that's the only question, you should order 5. At $500,000, of course, there's taxes and shipping, but don't worry about paying the taxes. I don't pay taxes. There's no reason that you should pay taxes, if you know what I'm talking about. But it's a fantastic watch. And by the way, for those of you who can't afford $100,000 because you're poor, we also have an $800 watch and a $500 watch. These are being built in China right now. I'd have them built here, but it's so expensive. And we need a big profit margin. So I'm talking to Xi Jinping, and we're going to have these incredible Chinese watches. China. We love China, folks. We love China when it works for us. You know, I have bank accounts in China. You know, I pay more in taxes in China than I do in the U.S. Can you believe it? What a country. Go ahead.
This comes from Jen's Wand.
Jen's Wand? What is that?
Okay. I didn't silence my phone.
Oh, you didn't silence your phone. That's okay. You're fired at the end of this. Hang around till the end.
Jen's Wand wants to know, sir.
Sir. She's on top of it.
Do you think IVF is a concept of a conception or just a non-existing plan?
Well, I think it's a non-existent plan. Look, if you can't make children on your own, maybe you should not try to have children. I mean, trying to have children is a lot of fun, but we're talking about IVF, right? Yes, IVF. But look, you know, it's all these weird things. You know, they take the stuff from the guy and they take the stuff from the woman and they put it in a petri dish and they whip it up in a blender and they go, God, I hope there's a baby. And they charge a lot of money, by the way. Charge a lot of money. And I don't think it's fair because they crush the hopes of people who want to have children. Have them the regular way. And you know what? If your husband can't, make it happen, if he has a brother or somebody who looks like him, I think we have to be a little more open-minded here. And because usually, I have to be honest, usually it's the guy, never my issue. But a lot of the guys have like horrible swimmers. And this is the perfect time to talk about Trump spunk. Trump spunk is the greatest spunk, and I know that because I made this morning. We have been selling Trump spunk since February 1st. We have been getting incredible results. There is at least now 10,000 children that have been produced from Trump spunk. This is so good. The Daily Show ripped this off and ran their own Trump spunk bit 2 weeks ago, and we will be in a lawsuit with them very soon because I take my intellectual property very, very seriously. So here's Trump spunk, and we have the proof because we put the video up on February 1st. So, but you should buy this. It's wonderful. It's only $1,000. There's 5 loads in here, if you know what I'm talking about. It's still warm. It's really, really nice. So there you go. Make sure you order Trump spunk immediately. Oh, somebody just came in. Oh, 20th. Wow. Go ahead.
Yes, sir. We'll get to this announcement first. Scott Harmon is celebrating being a member for 4 months of Gold Rupees.
Thank you so much, Mr. Harmon. Thank you. That's fantastic. We love our wonderful members. We love the people who subscribe. Our members are a very elite group. What do we have, like 21 members?
At least, I would say at least 1,000.
At least 1,000. We have 1,000 members. I like that. That just went right up. That was a big jump. You're learning very well, Cass. You're learning very well.
Scott's question is, sir, do the watches only come in the 2 styles listed as huge and tremendous?
Yes, exactly. That we really, and by the way, we've trademarked huge and tremendous, just so you know. We wanted to go with phenomenal, but we didn't feel it had the impact of huge and tremendous.
Dharmendra Rai sent another 100 Indian rupees. And
what is this going to be, like 1,000 in total?
I think we're at probably like 600 or so, at least for this stream, like 500 to 600.
That's beautiful.
But thank you so much, Dharmendra. This is their 20th super chat.
Wait a minute, did we send? Is Dharmendra a member?
No, sir.
Oh, that's incredible.
Thanks for being here, Dharmendra.
Yeah, thank you so much. We appreciate that. I almost feel like I should send her she spent as much as being a member. I should send her a 8x10 of me.
I'm going to safely assume their pronouns are probably he, him. This looks like a man in the picture.
Oh, did I say? What did
No,
I say?
sir.
What did I say?
You said she.
Oh, she. Sorry about that. Sorry. I just think I've got Usha on my mind. I've got Usha on my mind. Dharmendra, great guy, fantastic guy. I've always said that. Go right ahead. Next question.
Yeah, thanks for all your support, Dharmendra. Their question is, should the Fed reduce rates more this year?
Well, there's not a lot of time left, but I think they should reduce them. But then again, I don't think they should reduce them because then I don't have anything to run on. You know what I mean? So I think the Fed needs to stay where they are. And then once I'm back in, which will be what, January 20th, then we can lower the rates. I can give massive tax cuts to the rich. I can help my friends get big construction jobs, and we will make America great again. Maga gaga. Maga gaga. That's the way we do it, folks. That's the way we do it. Go right ahead.
This comes in from Mr. Bob Newell.
Mr. Bob Newell.
Thanks for being here, Mr. Bob.
Thank you, Bob.
Since your dance moves are fresh, give us a taste of your funk.
Oh, my funk. If you think I'm sexy and you want my body, come on, baby, let me know. So that's the soul. And here's my hip hop moves. Here's rock and roll. You can see each one's very distinct and different.
This comes in from JMK2921.
JMK2921.
Mr. President, sir, on the first day of your new presidency, would you send immigrant dogs and cats back to their country of origin?
We are sending everybody back everywhere. Now listen, if you're from Norway or you're Danish or you're like a incredibly hot supermodel from Czechoslovakia, you are allowed to stay. But if you're from one of these blank hole countries, and I can't say the word because I'll get in trouble, blank hole countries, you are going back. We are going to have flights back to Europe, to all these horrible places, and they're just going to be going 24 hours a day. And you'll get on the plane, we'll say thank you so much for ruining our country. We'll give you a parachute, and when we're over your country, we're pushing you out the door. And that's the way it's going to be, folks. We are deporting everybody. We're deporting everybody. It's going to be incredible.
Super chat coming in from Scott Harmon.
Scott Harmon. Thank you, Scott.
For your support. You're a member. You're sending super chats. You are awesome.
He's on fire today. Unlike her, Kamala, she's not on fire. She's even in a gray suit. How boring. Look at me. I am in a Department of Corrections jumper, and I'm still more exciting than Kamala. Look at this. I look amazing, and I'm giving the finger to the people. Fight, fight, fight. That's what I do, folks. I fight for myself, and when I feel like it, I fight for you. Go ahead.
Scott's question is, last watch question, sir.
Oh, go ahead. Oh, ask me as many questions as you like about the watches. These are going to be huge. Putin has told me he's already going to buy 10. That's $1 million, and we're doing it in Bitcoin, folks. I love the Bitcoin because the Bitcoin is the future of money, because the Bitcoin is the AI of the artificial intelligence with the money. And you can trade it anywhere, and that's the great beauty of Bitcoin. In fact, we're shooting a Bitcoin commercial, Doge, Tau.
It's one of those.
Tau Inu, because we love the crypto, folks. And we have the Donald Trump coin, which you know of, which is out now. It's a huge coin, big coin, making a lot of money in the crypto AI space. It's because AI is managing everything. It's really incredible. Go ahead.
Scott wants to know, do the new watches come with a warranty or non-disclosure agreement?
They come with a non-disclosure agreement. You can't tell people you bought it unless if they ask when they see it and say, "Wow, what an incredible watch." I mean, this is not the watch. This is a Trumpy watch. I mean, not a Trump watch, but my own watch. Well, so technically it's a Trump watch. But your watch will be so incredible, and you'll probably get it within the next 1 or 2 years, and you'll be so blown away by it. It'll be absolutely incredible. I'm very excited to offer this totally unique product, which hasn't been designed yet, which hasn't been made yet, but you can send the money at any time. That's the beauty of it. Send the money immediately, and I think it'll be great. We have some wonderful people who are going to work on it. Right now, all the renderings are just AI. If you have any questions, just go to Trump Watches and read the frequently asked questions, because a lot of people are like, when will I get it? I have no idea. Who's making it? Who knows? Is it made in America? Probably not. So we're going to help you understand these, and they're going to be limited. By the way, I think I have to point out something very important. They will be limited. We're not going to make 1 million of these, you know what I mean? We're going to make them so it makes sense. So they'll be collector's item. And, there's some big names. There's Tag Heuer, there's Tiffany, there's Rolex, obviously. Maybe we'll partner with them. Maybe not. Who knows? It's going to be a fantastic watch. Go right ahead.
We got another super chat from Darmandarai.
Wow.
You
This
are
is
making
incredible.
it rain, sir. Another 200 Indian rupees. Thank
What
you
do
so
rupees
much.
look like? Can I do this with the rupees? Maybe she could just he could send me a stack of these. Just send me a stack of the rupees.
Yeah. What is the best thing you like about Elon Musk?
Oh, Elon. Well, number one, he signal boosts everything I put on Twitter, X, which I think is stupid. But he signal boosts. I put something on Truth Social, and then he puts it on his stream on X, and millions of people see it, and he is very smart. But I don't like the electric cars. So as soon as I'm back in office, I'm going to destroy that part of his business. But you know what? He doesn't care. He bought X for $42 billion, and it hasn't made a penny. So he obviously doesn't care about money, because he's a different kind of genius, because I'm a stable genius. I'm a stable genius because my uncle John Trump taught at MIT for 40 years. He was a super genius. I'm a stable genius, and him and I are blood. His blood is my blood, and my blood is his blood. And this land is your land. It was made for you and me, but mainly me and Elon, because Elon is really smart. This past week, he was anointed the richest man in the world. The richest man in the world. Can you believe that? And he's just nutty. He's nutty. I love it. Go right ahead.
Very first super chat coming in from Frode Krogstad.
Krogstad. How much is it?
We are honored to have your first super chat for 20 in Norwegian kroner.
Oh, kroners. I've had those. It's like a croissant and a donut. It's a cronut. They're delicious. They melt in your mouth. Thank you for the $20. I'm going to buy a box of cronuts with that $20. Thank you so much.
Just learned about this currency. It's krone, plural kroner. So 20 kroner.
20. Wow, they're really into pronouncing things very
Kroner.
specifically. And where was it again?
Norwegian.
Oh, the women there are beautiful. There are beautiful. Norway. They're all 6 foot tall, blonde hair, blue eyes, and they're smart people.
Frode wants to know, sir, did you hug a windmill today? Electric hair.
Well, first off, I did hug the flags. We opened the show with that, and I tickled the tassels. And by the way, you can buy the Tickle the Tassel t-shirts below. We've got 4 incredible products. But I don't like, the windmills in that country. I like the windmills in Norway because they're made of wood. They're made of wood, but you got to watch out because they actually can take your hair. It's the other windmills that are out in the ocean and all over the country where they're killing all the birds. It's like a bird cemetery under that. So we're going to be getting rid of the windmills, not in your country. We love the wooden windmills. I love the fact you have the wooden windmills and you wear the wooden shoes and you put your finger in a dam. I think this is really wonderful stuff. So that's why I love your country. And you have tulips. You have lots and lots of tulips, and it's a nice country, and the women are beautiful. That's how can you not like Norway? Go ahead.
Dharmendra Rai sent another super chat with 100 more Indian rupees.
He's breaking every record. He is breaking every record. Thank you so much, Dharmendra. That's incredible. So amazing.
Yes, thank you so much for all of your support. Why does Mark Cuban hate you?
No. Excuse me. Mark Cuban does not hate me. He always says how smart I am. We just disagree on a bunch of things. I'm a billionaire. He's a billionaire. He might have a little more. But you know why he has more money? Shark Tank. If I was on Shark Tank, I'd have more money because what happens on Shark Tank? Somebody comes in and says, oh, I have an idea for a disposable piece of toast. And everyone's like, oh, we never thought of that before. And they invest in it and they make a ton of money. If I was sitting there, I'd make a lot of money too. You know what I mean? But I'm busy running the country and making America great again. Mega gaga. Do we have another question? Do we have any questions from the Tickety Tock? I feel like we're not giving them any love, and we love you, Tickety Tock. We love you, YT.
Yes,
but
thanks
we love
for being here, Tickety Tock. If you want to join the conversation on the YT, it is in his bio. Just click up on his name on the top left and go to the link, and you can subscribe to the YT.
You can come over here to the YT or leave a question on the Tickety Tock. We love both of our platforms that we do this on every week, and we're going to be here every week until the election. Whatever questions you want to ask, you know I'm honest. You know I'm one of the most honest men in the history of honesty. I was this month's centerfold in Honesty magazine, and they don't just do that for everybody, folks. Very honest people. Honest Abe is on the cover. You know what I mean? And what do people always say? Who's the greatest president in the history of presidents? Well, me, but they have to throw in Abe Lincoln because he was very tall and unattractive. Go ahead.
This question comes from Stephanie Meth.
Stephanie! Hello, Stephanie.
On the Tickety Talk, would you ever welcome Taylor Swift to the White House?
Only if she crawled up the driveway and begged me, like, sir, I'm so sorry for not voting for you and telling all of my 13-year-old fans who don't vote to be MAGA. What the hell's the difference? How many people listen to her? And you know, it's great. Yeah, she's very successful and everything. But is anybody voting from France? Is anybody voting from Brazil? And don't get me wrong, I love the Brazilian people, but they can't vote here. And that's the problem we have with illegal voting. We have people from around the world sending in illegal ballots for who? For Kamala. For Kamala and Tim Walz, Mr. Boring. But they're illegally voting for her, but they're legally voting for me. But they're swamped with the illegal votes. And that is why in North Carolina, we got 700,000 people off the voter rolls. And because who knows, they might be voting for this lady right here. So we can't have that happen, folks. We cannot have that happen. And we won't, because I'm making sure in the swing states we have 100 cases ready to go. So don't even bother voting. Don't worry, we'll take care of it. We are going to win in court, just like Gore versus Bush. Go ahead.
Super chat coming in from Pumi Maya. For
Pumi Maya.
199 pounds.
199 pounds. British pounds? Is it British pounds? Must be British pounds.
Yes, I believe so. It's their first super chat on a live stream.
Oh, congratulations.
Thank you so much.
First super chat. So amazing.
Pumi said, I think that's the right way to say that. I'm new here. Lots of love from England.
Oh, we love the British people. Even though you stole our language, we love you. You're wonderful people, great people, very good with the comedy and talking on the TV, on the telly. They call it the telly. I love the telly. I think that's so much nicer than television.
Mr. Robbie is
Mr. Robbie. Did British person have a question for me or anything?
Just a comment.
Because you know I was knighted by the Queen. Just so you know, a lot of people don't know that. We had to do it in secret.
Mr. Robbie wants to know. Question.
Wow, that's a lot of questions.
All in caps. Did you wish President Carter a happy 100th birthday?
No, I did not wish Jimmy Carter. Big deal. You live to be 100. Everybody wants like a medal for doing stuff. You know what I mean? It's like you have no control over how long you live. You know, it's like a total, what do you call it? Throw of the dice. And, you know, he was a horrible president, and then Joe Biden came along, so he got elevated. Jimmy Carter got elevated. He's 100 years old. Congratulations. Here, I'll say happy birthday, Jimmy, on being 100. Big deal. Go ahead.
Question from William Griffin. Sir, do you have any celebrity endorsements or results of Trump's spunk?
Excuse me. Well, let's get to Trump spunk in a second. We have some big names voting for me. Huge celebrities with a global reach. Kevin Sorbo, who was Hercules. Big Scott Baio from Happy Days from 50 years ago. We've got John Voight, who was just in the Reagan movie. We've got, who else? Dennis Quaid. He endorsed me. We have a lot of big name people. We have Roseanne Barr, the great Roseanne Barr. Is that incredible? I heard the ghost of Ronald Reagan is endorsing me. We've got some really wonderful people. The ghost of Newt Gingrich is endorsing me, and he's not even dead. So that's pretty amazing in and of itself. We have ghosts endorsing me, which you don't get a lot. But go right ahead. I'm going to cut this piece of hair off. I'm literally going to cut it off. That. It has a mind of its own. It's probably a leftist, a Marxist, communist, fascistic, fish stick piece of hair that is, this was probably planted on me when I was sleeping. This is not my normal hair. I'm very sad about this. Go ahead.
Sir, they're trying to cancel you on the Tickety Tock for
they are?
election interference.
Really? Is that they literally saying that?
You're getting flagged on the Tickety Tock.
I am, folks on YT, I'm getting flagged on the Tickety Tock. They're calling this election interference. This is why I love the YouTube, because I can say and do what I want, but the TikTok, the Tickety Tock, this is the crap they pull on me. This is the crap they pull on me. It's unbelievable. What happened last time I got like pushed off for a couple of hours?
Yeah, I think you actually got
banned. It was like banned.
See, a violation warning. Your live is flagged for civic and election integrity. Repeated violations could result in your live being discontinued.
Do you believe this crap? Well,
we'll hang in here as long as we can.
Yes, that's great.
Just to remind everybody on the Tickety Talk, I'm not sure if it's getting reported or not, but this is satire. It is comedy. This is not the real Donald Trump. This is John D. Domenico.
Thank you so much, Cass. I don't even believe we have to tell people this.
I know.
I don't believe we have to tell people this. Good Lord. Been doing this for years, decades. And we've been doing this press conference every week for 40...
Over a year now.
Yeah, over a year now. And this is the crap I get near the election. Unbelievable. But let's get back to the good times, the fun times, the wonderful times. It's almost time to wrap up, but we're not going anywhere. We love your questions, and we're trying to make things a little lighter, a little more fun for everybody who watches and who tunes in. So let's first do this. Let's say thank you for being here. If you're watching, make sure you hit the like button. Even if you've hit it before on other press conferences, hit that. That gives us the opportunity to go out to more people. Even after the live ends, YouTube will push this out, which is fun. People get it. They have a wonderful time. If you're going to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you've never been here before. It's free. And we do other stuff. We've got a lot of video content coming up, and we don't just do this. We've got some non-political stuff, and people love it. Because you get to see things. You get to see a lot of different things, which is wonderful. And, of course, hit the notification bell so you know when the new videos are coming out. And we're going to have a lot between now and the election. Cass, go ahead.
Yes, sir. Dharmendra Rai, the star of the show this stream, has sent another 100 Indian rupees in a super chat. Thank you.
Unbelievable. Over 100 rupees, what, 800 total rupees? You know what I'm going to do? I don't do this for non-members, but I'm going to do this for Dharmendra. Say the name again. Dharmendra. Am I saying it right? Dharmendra. I'm going to send you a 8x10 autographed by me to India. We're gonna eat the cost of shipping this to India because you've been so incredible and we love India. This is what you need to do. You need to go to my website, thejohnnydshow.com, and act as if you're booking me. And when the message part comes up, just say, it's you, put your first and last name, and your address in India, and I will sign this for you and send it off. This is for Dharmendra only, unless you're a member who hasn't received one yet. But we're really on top of the members, and we always get that out first thing. But let's go with the question as we close up and wrap up today.
Just a reminder, please don't put any personal information into this chat room.
Not into the chat. Go to my website, do it there. It's 100% secure and encrypted. I learned from the last time.
TheJohnnyGShow.com. Dharmendra Rai wants to know, what will you do if you lose? Will you do apprentice or go back to construction?
I think I'll go on Survivor and get rid of Jeff Probst because he's the easiest job in the world. But then again, living on an island in the South Pacific is not my idea of fun. So you know what? I'm going to go back to The Apprentice, and it's going to be Shark Tank Apprentice. Shark Tank Apprentice. So that's what it's going to be. Go ahead.
This comes from Thomas Riegler.
Thomas Riegler. That's a great name. Riegler.
Who is a beloved member. Thanks for being a member.
Oh, thank you, Thomas. Thank you for being a member.
Thomas sent you a $20 super chat.
Thank you,
Thanks
Thomas.
So much, Thomas.
Fantastic.
Some double support right there.
Did we send Thomas 8x10? Did we do that?
I'm not sure if we did. Thomas, I don't think we have. If you want a signed 8x10,
right here.
Hold it up for you.
There it is from the
Since
Oval
you are
Office.
a member, go to his website, thejohnnydshow.com. Include your YouTube handle and your name and
so we know
your
it's
address.
you. So we know it's you.
Go to book now.
We'll mail that. We'll mail that out to you. These are collector's items. They increase in value almost instantaneously. It's really incredible.
Only if you want. We won't force you. Thomas wants to know, wait, what? You're not the real DJT? Does that mean the spunk I used is not genuine?
Oh, this is the legal question. We're going to have to turn this over to my attorney. It's tremendous no matter what. You know what I mean? Wait till the kid comes out. Then we can discuss all this.
What does genuine mean anyway?
Yeah, exactly. What does genuine mean? I didn't say it was I just put the name on it. I never said it was actually is. But it's still warm.
It's branded Trump spunk.
It's branded. There we go. She's so good. She's so smart. Well, you guys have been absolutely fantastic. We will be back here next week. The weekend. We're going to be here right up until the election. What is election day this year? Is it a Tuesday? Is it a Wednesday?
Let's see. I'm going to look right now.
Maybe we'll do a post-election. Post-election.
It's the 6th, right?
Right. No, it's the 5th. It's the 5th this year. It's got to be a Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Tuesday. It's always on a Tuesday. So we will be here until the election on the 5th, and we may even be here afterwards if there's a lot of controversy. But you guys have been great. We've had so much fun doing this campaigning. That's right, complain and campaign. Every week, we've got a lot of great stuff. As you know, we got the T-shirts and things like that below. We got these wonderful items from FCTRY. Look at this. There's Kamala in a box. There's me. You can go down to the link in the description. Click on that. You can see all of the different items you can get. There's even a Pete Booty Judge. He judges booties. Pete Booty Judge, but everyone wants mine because I'm in the jumpsuit. So you can order from the description. Thank you so much for being here. We're going to be here next week, and maybe, no guarantee, but maybe Melania will be here. We never know. She's very elusive. But you're not. We'll see you guys very, very soon. Next week, it's going to be huge.
Bye, everybody. Have a great week. Okay, we're free.